rappers these days. I like them a lot. Look at them. They make new sounds, never heard before lyrics, and made something new. These face tattoos. Some are good, some are even more good. But I think you might just want to know, just like me, what their face look like without the funny tattoos. So here's 6ix9ine. I call him the Rainbow Magnet. He's all about the number 6 and 9, which are the number of letters in his real first and last name, Daniel Hernandez. You can count. He gave at least 2 other definitions to why he calls himself 6ix9ine, including a notion of point of view and stuff, but come on guys. We know what it means. What do you think? Anyway, I like him and I don't. Is it even possible to like and hate the same person at the same time? I like the characters and all the colors, but too much N-words, man. Stop! Your parents are from Puerto Rico and Puebla, Mexico. It's close to impossible to make a more Latino person than you. Next up we have XXX Tentacion, which has unfortunately left us not long ago. Random fact, it's 6ix9ine who informed me on Instagram about his passing. The first time I heard about X's existence is when he received that huge sucker punch on stage. Then I heard about his music from a remix of his song Look at Me by Vargo or VRG, which is my favorite young producer. Here's what Vargo sounds like in around 3 seconds. I told you he's good. I will put his SoundCloud link in the description of this video.
That was fire.
Next we'll do Stitches. God, look at this work of art. Just amazing, I like it. His main tattoo is themed around his name, and the big teddy bear on his forehead contrasts the chaotic canvas and calms everything up. I didn't know who Stitches was before I found this picture of his face, so I made some research. What I found out is that he tends to do what he says he does, so rappers maybe cheer with the beats? Look at that! He's fearsome with and without his tattoos. Kudos to you, Stitches. Kudos. Now let's take care of 21 Savage. Good, meaningful tattoos. Most of the people around him left Earth due to the streets. He almost fell to it many times too. By the way, most people say that the tattoo between his eyebrows is a cross, but 21 Savage says it's not a cross, it's a knife. I saw him for the first time on his Freshman Cypher video, with just a pure moment of happiness, friendship between new rappers. It was him, Kodak Black, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Yachty, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and Denzel Curry. Just 4 minutes of fresh positivity. Best XXL freshman cypher generation so far. Smiles everywhere. Link in description. This is Lil Skies with his thin capillary features. His eyebrows are thin and sharp. His beard is thin and sharp. His hairline is thin and sharp. His mustache is thin and sharp. In fact, his mustache is so thin and sharp that his razor uses his mustache as a grooming utensil. I swear. Yep. Lil Skies is basically a Spanish Zorro Tango Torero dancer blade sharpener. I don't know. I like his songs and I liked him even more when I saw his Nardwuar interview. If you don't know who Nardwuar is, he's the most knowledgeable and probably the most positively creepy interviewer on earth. Believe me, he knows everything. Lil Skies, I wish you an even better career than the one you already have. I love doing this video. Subscribe. And let's complete this episode with 6ix9ine. He's so colorful, so much colors. He's a vibrant Eminem Crayola skill rainbow man. Do you remember the saying, You find a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Well, some mean people took that phrase literally and took all 6ix9ine's jewelry. But it didn't matter, he just bought the same one once again. He can, he's rich and loud. If you wonder why he's yelling in most of his songs, it's because he's influenced by his hard rock music background. Energetic. Genius. By the way, this video is just the first episode and the next one is already made and ready to make public. The next episode of Removing Rappers' Tattoos will contain people like Post Malone, Lil Peep, a hilarious guy called Bunk. Look at his face, seriously. Subscribe, leave a like and share. See you in a bit.